Hi, it's Frank. It's time for your December 2024 real estate industry video topics and lead generation offers for our Vyral Marketing customers. So this is what you execute when you're a client of ours on our Vyral Marketing Plan. You're watching this because you want to get more business by articulating your competence and your expertise on video, just like I'm doing now at a hotel. Hopefully you enjoy the new haircut if you've been watching some of my past videos. And the Vyral Marketing Plan, which is what you're executing here, we're going to go through the content on how to execute, is on the homepage of our website. Click Marketing Plan. And to reiterate that marketing plan, that content strategy is a 36-touch database marketing program to everybody in your database. Like I said, past clients, centers of influence, everyone you know, everyone in your CRM, sending them 2 educational videos every month, about 3 to 5 minutes long on YouTube to add value and to articulate your expertise, and 1 lead generation message every month to complement those 2 videos to spike response. Hey, get my free report, download this free item of value on my website. It's a message that goes out that drives people back to a landing page to put their contact information in to claim your item of value, whatever it may be, where you kind of shake the trees from your database to get a lead, or maybe regenerate a lead from your existing list. So we're going to go through all that today, and this is new to you. Go to getvyral.com, read the marketing plan, and we're going to go through the real estate industries that we serve here at Vyral Marketing, and we'll start with real estate agents first. So, real estate agents, residential real estate agents. Let me share my screen. Let's go through your topics for December 2024. And again, you can follow along with me by going to getvyral.com and clicking topics on the top of the website. I'll do that now. Here we go. Click topics, click real estate agent. We'll scroll down here to the bottom to December. Here we go. Video number 1, should I sell my home during the holidays? And video number 2, how can I find a 4% assumable mortgage? I gave you 1 hard one and 1 easy one this month. This is an easy one for residential real estate. Should I sell my home during the holidays? Pros and cons of putting your home on the market. If you've been in the business for some time, this is pretty standard content to send out this time of year. We have these scripts written for you. A little bit more difficult with high interest rates, a VA assumable loan, or how do you know if the loan is assumable, and what does that mean? This was all over the news this year. Did you know you can still pick up a low rate in your mortgage? And it's just basically building awareness that you can assume an interest rate from a seller. And how do you know that? And what terms and conditions apply? And how do you qualify for such loan assumptions? We'll give you a script on that one, but that one's more technical. Make sure you nail this second video script for the month of December. And then the lead campaign is going to be a free pre-listing renovation estimate. Let me explain this one. If you're thinking of selling your home in 2025 and you're not quite sure what improvements you should make, maybe to the kitchens, the bathrooms, to fix anything that might be dated, if you've owned your home for a while, to bring it up to modern buyer standards or preferences, request a renovation estimate. We'll come out, bring our general contractor out, give you a quote, what we've got to do, some TLC to the house, and what the price of that would be, as well as what the ROI would likely be of how much your home could sell for based upon the comps in the neighborhood, with evidence and proof. So that's a good one. If you're familiar with the company Curbio or a concierge program, I think Compass has a program like Compass Concierge. This is kind of the idea where essentially let's get your home fixed up to sell it for the most amount of money. And this will generate a lead for someone who is curious about a program like that. That's what this campaign is about. All right, let's move on. Second, real estate recruiter. If you're marketing to your peers, what are the topics for December? Here we go. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. How should I pay a showing assistant? And what will happen to real estate commissions in 2025? Video number 1, how should I pay a showing assistant? This is usually one of the very first hires of somebody on your team. Besides, they jokingly say your CRM is your first hire, followed by maybe typically a shared or virtual assistant for administrative and possibly some appointment setting support. Ultimately, as you move up the value ladder of hiring, the next step after those 2 hires is a showing assistant. Someone who can maybe be paid per door or hourly to go open the door for a buyer. How should you pay them? And for what it's worth, you should check out this cool new service I've heard of called Showami. It's in different markets around the country, but you can bid out a showing of a property, a tour of a property, to a bunch of real estate agents in town who are licensed that will essentially bid the price down to show the house, a touring assistant, if you will. So sharing some of your insights of how do you pay a showing assistant, or if you're providing a team for someone, how does a showing assistant work if that's something you provide as a value proposition? So that's your first video topic as a real estate recruiter. Second video topic, what will happen to commissions in 2025? This means nothing, it's just your predictions based upon what you're seeing in the market. After the NAR settlement came in place in August, have buyers' commissions gone down? Have they gone up? What's the deal with that? And I think generally, again, I can't speak for the whole country, but from what I read, what I pick up on, the answer is no. They haven't changed much, at least in the very beginning stages of the fallout from this. So share your predictions. The hot topic right now in residential real estate, I didn't include it for our topics here, but is what's going to happen in the 2025 real estate market. So I kind of borrowed what's going to happen in the 2025 real estate market for residential real estate and applied it here to real estate commissions for realtors, which I think is a great time for this out in December. And last but not least here, your third message of your 36 touch, your lead generation message as a real estate recruiter is to download your pre-listing packet. Here's the messaging. Hey, would you like to make sure you win more listings? A lot of it is set up before you even show up. And this is the packet. This is the actual packet we FedEx or email or drop off to a seller's house before we arrive for the listing presentation. And if you would like to download a free copy of that full packet of exactly what goes in it, feel free to get it. Here it is for free. And in fact, if you join our team or our brokerage, we help you put this together, or this is something we ship and do for you before all your appointments as a value proposition. This can really show how people get more listings and win them. So I think a great item of value to hand out as a real estate recruiter is downloading your pre-listing packet. That's what the lead generation message for a real estate trainer or recruiter will be in December. Let's move on. Mortgage. Talk to our mortgage people. Here we go. Back on the website. Let's scroll down. December. Can a non-qualified loan help me if I can't show income? Speak to the non-qualified loans. For all of us self-employed, independent contractors out there, how do we get a mortgage? Explain that. Again, it's a little more technical. We'll pre-write this for you with our mortgage expert. Kyle helps us write these. All right. But how do you do that? Answer that question. And then how do I know how much home I can afford? I gave you a layup. That is an easy one. Debt to income ratios. Any chat GPT can answer that for you, but they want to hear it from you. Okay. So we'll answer this question here for you of how much home I can afford. This one will be a little more technical. This one's easy. Okay. And for our mortgage clients, your lead generation message is just simple here in December, is download my step-by-step mortgage guide. We just found kind of a boilerplate mortgage guide that's been current. And we'll send an email out to your database to download that guide. And when they put their contact information in, it'll invite them to download a PDF copy. So that is the messaging for mortgage for December 2024. Let's keep going. Property managers. Getting a lot more property management clients here at Vyral. A lot more. Let's scroll down. December. What are all the fees I'm allowed to charge a tenant? This is a good one. And this is something you're going to have to know the laws on. We can give you a good general across the country, but I would really like you to be specific on what fees is a landlord or property management company allowed to charge a tenant within reason, based upon maybe what you've dealt with the court system in your county. Answer that question and go through them all. Fees is probably the number one way to raise your revenue when you've maxed out what the market rent is. Some states are cutting back, some aren't. Depends upon your state. Explain this. All right. Next topic. What's the best way to bill a tenant for move-out damages? This is a big one. Tenant damaged the property. What are you allowed to charge back? What does the state allow? How do you do it? How do you handle the refund of a deposit? Answer those questions. If you're a property manager, talking to a landlord, it's a little bit sophisticated, and you can really articulate some competence on these two videos. This is real money to help them get, especially if you can personalize it for the specific laws in your area. All the better. Just explain what you currently do with your clients. Then I gave you a layup, an easy lead generation campaign for this month. Find out what your rental home is worth. Hey, are you thinking about refinancing your rental properties and concerned what the broker price opinion is going to come back at? Thinking of selling your properties or wondering what you should list your property at? Or you just want to update your balance sheet? Well, I'll tell you, I help you find out what your rental property is worth based upon comparable sales and just cash flow. There's different methods of valuing a rental property beyond something in traditional real estate, residential side. So put your information in, tell me about the property, I'll help you value it, and hopefully this might generate a seller lead for you, refinance lead, or someone that's thinking about doing something with the asset as a property manager. So there you go. There's your 3 topics for December for property management. Let's keep going. One more, commercial real estate. I want to talk to my commercial real estate brokers. Let's scroll down. December. What are the top 3 mistakes when writing a commercial real estate offer? I am sure you can think of a lot. This is simple. Pick the top 3, explain the mistakes. That's a great topic. How do you get approved for a commercial real estate loan? Well, this kind of depends upon what commercial real estate. But for most of you, it's your mom and pop apartment building. How do you get approved for a mom and pop commercial loan? Which basically means you have to be bankable. You have to have assets. Explain that. Walk through that process of what it's like working with a local or regional bank of getting a real estate commercial loan to buy a small multi-unit apartment. That would be very, very helpful for those in your audience, mostly landlords. And last but not least, join my VIP buyer list. Hey, are you a real estate investor, landlord looking to build your portfolio? Well, I come across deals. It's not quite as transparent in the commercial space as what you find in the residential real estate space. And if you'd like to get on my VIP buyer list, one of the first people I call when I find a deal, when I hear through the grapevine or see something coming up, get on my list. I just want to verify proof of funds and get to know what your buy box is and what you're looking for. And you'll be on my short list of people to call when I got a deal. So sign up here. This is a really good one on the investor side. We do a VIP buyer list on the consumer side where it's like, are you looking for a nice home in a residential neighborhood? I'll let you know what comes up. But we know how transparent that market is compared to commercial. Think about it. If you're looking to buy great investment deals, I would sign up for this list. I would love to get on someone's VIP buyer list that kept me informed. I was the first person they would call when I gave them my proof of funds and financial statements and a letter of credit from the bank, knowing that I'm ready to go. I want to be the one who gets that first call when there's a good commercial deal coming up. So invite your clients and customers to be on that VIP investor list. All right. And there you have it. There's all the topics. I'll go ahead and stop my screen sharing here. There we go. There you have it. In about 15 minutes or so, there are all of your topics for 2024 in December as a real estate client. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next month. Happy New Year.